Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? So today I have a very special video, and before we get into anything, just gotta put this disclaimer out here that I have been accepted into the Content Creators Program with Kabam. So basically what it means is that I'm going to be able to get to test out champions early on. So the champion's already been put onto my account, but I do not get to keep this champion. It's just to make videos on this champion. Today is Tuesday, and then on Thursday the champion gets lifted from my account, and I can't use this champion in Alliance War, Alliance Quest, or Arena, only in solo content, so it's not going to help me. Anyways, I already have everything done in the game. You know, my war team and AQ teams are set. The only thing he'd help me with is in Arena, and it's been really annoying to not use him in Arena. As you can see here, I just did a run a little while ago, and he's the only champion I didn't use. Like, it's hard to just not select him every time. But yeah, so basically, I just had to put that disclaimer out here. So yeah, this champion will be gone from my account on Thursday. So I'm planning on making a couple videos before then. So the first one I just wanted to do is just an overview of this character. And yeah, so first of all, his PI looks pretty high. It's right below Voodoo, which is it's over Ghost Rider without Suicide Mastery. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what his actual prestige is, but yeah, that PI is pretty good. So yeah, let's get into this abilities. So this video is just going to be an ability overview, best way to play the champion. Then we're going to upload some gameplay later today or tomorrow. So he is a maxed out rank 4 or rank 5 4-star champion, signature level 99. So first let's just get into his base stats. So his health is pretty solid for a rank 5, 17,000. That's about as much health as my Stark Spider-Man as a 5-star. His attack, his base attack is 1,081. That's a bit on the lower side, actually. If we compare that to, like, I know Quake has a really good base attack. Her base attack, let's see what it is here. It's 1,300. So yeah, Thor's a little slacking on the base attack there. But yeah, his health pool is pretty solid. I am losing some health. That's just due to masteries. But yeah, so let's get into his attributes here. So first of all, his tags are defensive utility, hashtag metal, hashtag hero. So that means he is magnetized by Magneto. So his critical rating, 29%. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Critical damage rating, 180%. That's decent. Armor rating, 17%. That's and then block proficiency, 64%. So that block proficiency, I was expecting it to be a little higher. If we take a look at Captain America, I think his is in the 70s or something. Let me take a look here. Yeah, 74%. He's got the vibranium shield and everything, you know, Captain America. But, you know, Thor's got a shield here, so I was hoping it would be a little better than 64%, maybe like 70% or like 69%. But yeah, so his overall base stats aren't too bad. The synergies are really interesting here. So with Hela, we can't test the synergy because I don't have Hela. But yeah, I'm interested what this will actually be like in like Alliance War or something. Thor regenerates 10% of max health when killing an opponent if you have Hela on your team. So at the end of the fight, if you're at, let's say, 80% health, you kill the opponent, boom, you're at 90%. This could be insanely good. This could be insanely good, guys. I don't know. And then it gives Hela, grants 10 Spirit to the Dead charge at the start of the fights, which I don't really know how good that'll be because I don't know Hela's abilities and everything yet. So, yeah. With Hulk, this is a really good synergy for Thor. 60% plus attack when Thunder God's Wrath is active. We'll get into what that is later. That's one of his very champion-defining abilities. So to get 60% plus attack when that's active, that's insanely good. And then it gives Hulk indestructible for 5 seconds when below 20% health. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for Hulk. And then this one for Thor, it's not the best synergy, but for Loki, this synergy is nuts. So Thor gets 40% chance to activate a combo shield for 5 seconds when struck. I don't really like the whole combo shield thing about this champion. I don't like the whole auto block feature just in general. That's just my personal opinion on it, though. But for Loki, this synergy, guys, this could make him a very viable champ depending on what the Hela synergy is. It's leaked to be that basically Loki, when he uses an L2, if he has more health points than the opponent, he does base 7% damage with the L2. And basically the synergy, supposed synergy with Hela and Loki, is that whenever the opponent is cursed, Loki will always have the greater health points, even if he doesn't. So on something like Labyrinth of Legends, this could be nuts. And paired with this synergy here that is confirmed, Loki will generate... So basically Loki, if you guys don't know him, he basically has Doctor Strange's passive power gain, something similar to that, when he's below 1 bar of power when awakened. So it'll go, his energy will just naturally flow if he's not even being touched or touching the opponent, go to 1 bar, and then it'll stop. And it'll always do that below 1 bar of power. So what this synergy does is that brings it to 2 bars of power, which is insanely good, especially if these synergies are true. So these synergies could be game-changing, guys, especially for Loki. So yeah, some really interesting synergies there. Next, moving on, let's get into this guy's abilities. So basically, you're gonna definitely want this champion to be awakened. If he's not awakened, I would not suggest ranking him up. So let's break it down, the signature ability first, because this is what's very, very important. So this is all involved with the special 3. So after the special 3, Thor is able to control lightning within his body for 25 seconds, which is a pretty long time. Usually you can get to another L3 in this amount of time. Thor has a 40% chance to inflict shock whenever making physical contact with the opponents, dealing 378.35 energy damage for over 5 seconds, so that's 1 shock debuff. And this can be applied hitting them, getting hit, taking a blocked hit, and I think hitting the opponent's block. So yeah, pretty nuts, a lot of shock damage. Inflicting shock has a 16% chance to also stun the opponent, and 40% chance to armor break. Additionally, each shock stack reduces the opponent's ability accuracy by 15%. So he could be reducing ability accuracy. So this could be useful. Let's say you're fighting an Ultron or an Iron Man and they're about to be pushed to a regen threshold. If you have enough shocks up, you could bypass that. That could be useful. So yeah, that's very interesting with the shocks. And then the stun lasts for 2 seconds and armor break applies for 666.67 armor rating reduction for 6 seconds. A lot of sixes. So it's an okay armor break, nothing too good, but you can stack them up, so it's not too bad. So that's his signature ability, and you're definitely going to want that. Now his abilities. Boon of the Gods activates for every 40 hits on the combo meter or whenever struck 20 times. So it fills to max power over 5.5 seconds. Power gain is interrupted if Thor gets knocked down by a special attack. Boon of the Gods is not affected by ability accuracy and prevents Thor from gaining power when struck by abilities. So this power gain is very good, and if you can time this after just using an L3, you can get right up to another L3, just like that. And yeah, keep rinsing those L3s, keep God's Wrath up, and again, with this synergy with Hulk, whenever you're in God's Wrath, which is 25 seconds, it's active for right here, for 25 seconds, you're going to have an increased 60% attack with Hulk, which is nuts. And you can always keep this up, or you can keep it up for a lot of the fight, so really awesome. This is the whole block thing, auto block. So when opponents intercept Thor's dash, Thor has a 30% chance to use his shield to auto block any attacks made while he's dashing towards the opponent. This can also be triggered by the parry mastery, or this can also trigger the parry mastery. And then with Loki, it has a 40% chance to activate combo shield for 5 seconds when struck. So I don't like this feature. It's cutting down on intercepting, which takes skill to do, so I don't know how I feel about that. But let's move on to the other abilities here. So when an attack inflicts a stun, Thor deals an additional 250% of that attack's damage as physical damage if the opponent is suffering an armor break. So that's good. The special attack 1, a 45% chance to stun for 1.8 seconds. That's not too long of a stun. Plus 55% chance if a combo of 40 or more hits is maintained. So if you're over a 40 hit combo, this has a 100% chance to stun, which is nice, a guaranteed stun, but you need a combo of at least 40. The L2 breaks the opponent's armor, applying a 1333.33 armor rating reduction for 10 seconds. So that's like 2 of the other armor breaks, a little more than that. Not a bad armor break. And then the special 3 shocks the opponent, dealing 540.5 energy damage over 5 seconds. This special attack can only inflict up to maximum of 20% of the opponent's max health as damage. So that little bit right there, I don't like that. When the champion's abilities was first released in-game and people got their hands on him, they're thinking, whoa, his L3 is going to be nuts. He's going to have some insane damage output if they put a cap on the amount this L3 can do. And I don't know, his damage isn't nothing crazy. He's no Star-Lord. He's no Stark Spidey. His damage is alright. I'll be putting out some more videos testing his gameplay and his damage later today. I know Seaton already made a video on Realm of Legends Winter Soldier kill. Yeah, so I was testing it against Winter Soldier yesterday, and damage wasn't anything too impressive. But yeah, I don't like this whole thing. I think he could do without a damage cap on that. I really think he could do without that. Maybe take that out. Don't really like that. Don't think it's necessary. His damage output isn't nothing too overpowered, so I don't think he really needs that. I don't see a need for it. So yeah, but yeah, guys. So the strategy with him is just going to be keep on rinsing this L3, and you can time it well with that power gain. You can just get it going. You can stun lock the opponent. You can get lucky on the stun procs, and then just keep hitting them, keep getting that L3, keep rinsing it. So yeah, this champion isn't too complicated here, guys. He's just going to be one of those champions where you actually want to go for the L3. You just got to keep in mind here that when you're fighting this champion, you have to be careful of that auto block. You don't want to get parried, trying to intercept him. At least it is only on intercepts, unlike Medusa, where it can just be like your regular in a combo. At least there's that. At least it's different. And then Boon of the Gods. So if he is struck 20 times, if you reach 20 hit combo, I'm not sure if it's combo. I think it's just 20 hits. He's gonna get this power gain, so you got to be ready for it. There's a little animation in game of it's like the power gain symbol with a number, and it's in gray, so you can know what's going on. But yeah, so be careful when you're fighting this champion for that. Yeah, guys. So this is Thor's overview. Overall, I think he's an alright champion. I think he can make it into the top 5 skill champs. Don't think that's too hard for him to do. But like, I don't see him fitting into anywhere, any game like Labyrinth of Legends. I mean, maybe as a synergy team for Loki, like I said earlier, if Loki becomes a Labyrinth option. But yeah, I'm not sure, guys. Need to play around with him some more. This was just an ability breakdown. I'll have some more thoughts once I'm testing him more and seeing his damage numbers and everything. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. And once again, huge thank you to Kabam for allowing me to be part of the Content Creators Program. I am really glad to be a part of it. Really thankful. Yeah, guys, so I don't get to keep this champion. It's going to be lifted from my account on Thursday once the champion hits in the arena. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Huge shout out to Kabam for letting me be part of the program. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for more content to come and on this champion. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.